Purple and gold, still the dominant colour in the first 10 overs of the entire season. A couple of good shots in there, but wickets falling at regular intervals means that Kolkata definitely, by miles, the happier side at this particular stage. 57 for 4 in 10 overs. Let's just remind you of what's happened. Couple of early wickets for Umesh Yadav, 2 for 12 in his 3 overs, and then the spinners taking over to strangle the opposition as they typically do between overs 6 and 10. The only spark for Chennai came in the form of Robin Uthappa. Here we are on Crickbuzz Combox. I am joined by Joy Bhattacharya. Joy, try not to be biased here, but let's say Kolkata fans, wherever they are, will be delighted with the start they got because the defending champions in a spot of bother.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the great thing about it is not just that they did well, that it was set out by the fast bowlers. I think it was very important because everyone knew that Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narine would do well. But Umesh coming and getting those wickets up front, that first over wicket, that was really the difference. And they're probably looking at it and saying that, if they're going to be in a situation where on a regular basis, they have somebody giving them wickets up front, then these two bowlers can really smother any middle order up there. Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narine with their tails up are a dangerous combination.
Yeah, as we said, Robin Uthappa was the only bright spark in yellow. And certainly he knows what it is to be part of the opposition setup. 28 of 21 deliveries, a couple of maximums that he hit to, not the longest part of the Wankhede Stadium. But after that just shimmying down, walking down to Varun Chakravarti. Didn't quite read him. And a smart piece of stumping from Sheldon Jackson. Any questions, Joy? Even if there was a slight question mark about whether they'd miss Dinesh Karthik? You already mentioned that he spent a lot of time.
Absolutely. I thought, Sheldon was superb out there. But what was interesting was the umpire going up and, we were having this discussion. I thought it could have been because he thought the hands were up front. But Gautam, you had a different theory on that, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe they were just trying to eliminate the fact that if he was caught before he was stumped, then that's how it would be officially recorded in the record books. Caught Sheldon Jackson bowled Varun Chakravarti. But either way, I don't think they were really going up to check whether he was actually out of his crease or not because he was miles out. But in terms of the batsman now in Ravindra Jadeja, we've all talked about, test of his captaincy, what help we'll get from MS Dhoni. At the moment, he's had to walk out to a bit of a cauldron.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy thing to do. And you are the captain who's made the mistake. You're the guy who sold a dummy to Ambati Raidu, probably their most consistent batsman. So you're in a situation where there's a bit of extra pressure there. First match is captain, and every time that you run out the other guy, and Raidu hasn't got a great reputation for running. He's got run out a fair number of times, I think 15 odd times.
Second most in the history of the tournament.
Absolutely. So he's susceptible in any case. And he hit that 1-6 and then, it could have been his game, and now Jadeja has to play doubly well. It's going to be a very interesting situation how he's going to take it from here
on. Change in the batting order, Joy. We were all thinking that the moment you lost those couple of wickets, they've been seeing MSD pacing up and down in that famous first floor dressing room, but no sign of him. We will probably see him come in because obviously, what are we doing, Joy? You and me? Crickbuzz Combox. What happens during Crickbuzz Combox? Wickets tend to fall. And we've taken a wicket right on cue. Shivam Dube, the man who came when we thought MSD would come out, did come out. So we will get, hopefully, yes he is. It is him coming out, Mahendra Singh Dhoni walking out. But were you a little surprised he's coming out this late?
Yeah, look, I think what they would have done now is that MSD is the kind of person saying, this is the batting order. We decided Dubey is going to go at 6. I'm going to be the guy floating around and we're going to go with this batting order and see how it goes. And then when things get really bad, MSD said, okay, fine, you guys win. I've got to go out now and do something. And he's got time. He's got, 9.1 balls, 9.1 overs to do something about it. And I think in some ways, the Wankhede crowd will be glad that, the wickets have fallen in a way that they can get to see a bit of MSD.
And it's going to be the dynamics between former captain and current captain batting together in the middle. So it's no matter what they do on the field with tactics, we'll be able to see their skills together batting.
Absolutely. And I think it'll be fascinating to see how the conversation goes. I'm hoping this is a bit of a partnership, not if you're a Kolkata supporter, but I'm hoping this is a bit of a partnership. It'll give us a bit of an insight into how CSK is going to play this season, how this dynamic is going to work. It'll be really interesting to watch.
Well, all we know is with former captain, current captain out there, Kolkata in front, could they be the two to change the dynamics and give Shreyas Iyer and company something proper to chase? We will, of course, discuss all that in about 9.1 overs time when we can return for the mid-inning show. That's all from Cricket Buzz Combox.